I came out to this property about 3 weeks ago thinking it was completely vacant. Unfortunately, that ended up not being the case. The tenants that we previously had evicted actually broke back in, and there were multiple people living on site. Someone was in a camper trailer out back, and I didn't even feel comfortable enough going inside the house. So I filmed a little bit on the exterior, turned around, and I took off. Fast forward to today, everyone's gone, and I've actually had the trash out crew here working for a few days. And we're finally getting inside the house for the first time. Was this open when you got here this morning?
Yeah.
So you think they came in again last night?
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I was a little hesitant to come back out here alone after what I had ran into last time. But given that the trash out crew has been here for a few days, getting a lot of the stuff off the property, and they're here now, much safer situation for me to go poke inside and see what the heck is going on in there. Because if you were with me originally, the exterior was a complete and utter disaster. So we're about to find out what the interior's like. So before we head inside, I do want to check out the exterior a little bit just to compare to what it looked like last time. And last time we were here, there were people living in a camper trailer on the back portion of the property. Right over here is where the camper trailer was parked. Thankfully, it has now since been removed. There was so much garbage right here. There was tarps coming off the back side of this house all the way over this car right here. It's like a makeshift shop workspace area, and it was just absolutely riddled with trash, junk, random things. So as you can see, that's all been cleared out and picked up. So it's already looking so much better. I'm already happy to see the progress that these guys made. Good morning. What's with the tow truck out there? Is that yours?
Yeah.
Oh, for this?
Yeah, so we can get that out.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna pull it up there with the excavator?
Yeah, there's a big hole underneath.
I
it.
saw that.
Yeah, so we're gonna see how we can get it pulled up, went out of there,
Gotcha.
throw it away, and then I got another truck.
Nice.
Truck that we're gonna be loading 2 trucks.
Cool.
I don't know if we're gonna be done by noon, but we're gonna be done.
Do your best.
Yeah, we're gonna be done today for sure.
Cool.
The door's open.
Is it open?
Yeah. Well,
Okay, cool.
Like I said, somebody keeps pulling it, so all you gotta do is.
Did they pull it last night?
Yeah.
No.
There's really no way to secure it, like, to be honest with you. So I don't know why he keeps coming. I'm assuming him, but you try to dig in, but there's not really much wood. That door doesn't lock because there's no.
Like, was this open when you got here this morning? So you think they came in again last night? What are they trying to get in here for?
There's nothing in there, so.
Dude.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but it's open if you
Cool.
need to go in.
I'll check it out. So we've had the house boarded up over the last few days. I just talked to the trash out guys, and they said when they came here this morning that this door had been opened up. So these guys are coming back to the property still. It's insane. Holy crap. So we boarded up this window here, as you can see. Walking in the back door, you walk directly into the kitchen. Pretty odd, but it's an old farmhouse. There's some settling in the floors here in this section. Then it looks like that leads into our living room. This place is gnarly. This is kind of cool. So this was built in the early 1900s. Obviously a super old farmhouse. This is a cool little touch. Some elk antlers here. I don't think that's original though. Either way. Whoa, look at this. This is crazy. It's literally like a built-in atrium, something where you house like reptiles. I mean, obviously there was something in here, right? This is crazy. Okay, so 1 bedroom here looks like on the main floor. Oof. Bathroom. Oh my God, it is rancid smelling in here. Oh my gosh, I might puke. And then this is pretty awkward floor plan. So far we've got 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and the 1 bedroom is boarded up right here, but you can access it through this first bedroom here. As you can see here, then we can access into this bedroom, which to reconfigure this floor plan, we'd want to close off this door so that then we have, you just access it from the family room over there. Something that's super unfortunate about this layout is so far the only bathroom in the house you have to access through this bedroom. Super, super weird. Now the only thing that's left is the upstairs, shall we? Hello? What in the world was going on in here? This is another one of those houses that's gonna need to send a priest out to it. Holy smokes. They had some interesting paintings in here, that's for sure. I wonder what these are for. Dude, what is this? Nasty. Oh, pardon me. How are you?
Good.
Oh.
Can we go in here and look at it real quick?
Sure. Just watch out for the rats.
Sure.
Those are his best friends.
I was literally just walking around the exterior of the house and a rat the size of a dang house cat just freaking popped out of there and then scurried back in. Ooh. You think that means we got possible rodents inside? Most likely. All right, so at this point we have a few different options we can go with this deal. Option one, full renovation. And as you guys have now seen, this place needs everything. It's a heavy lift, as we would say. So option number two, potentially new build. Maybe it gets torn down and you rebuild. Option number three is to just sell it off as is and let the new owner do what they want with it. Maybe they want to fix it up. Maybe they want to tear it down, build a new house, whatever, but it would just be off of our plate and we could move on. The good news is we bought this thing fairly close to land value. So worst case scenario, we could always take that off ramp and sell it off as land. But really what it's gonna come down to is me going back and running the final numbers on the house. And the reason I didn't do that before going in was because there are some weird things about that house that are not normal. I think the online sites I was looking at has it at a 3-bed, 1-bath house. Whereas you saw there was 4 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. 2 of the bedrooms downstairs were super small. You also had to walk through one of the bedrooms to get to the one and only bathroom. That is a major functional obsolescence, which will, affect the end sales price. So again, I gotta relook at these numbers to figure out what is gonna pencil most, because due to the functional obsolescence of the house and the layout, that could affect the end sales price. So now that we've got access, we need to decide what we're going to do with this on a go forward. If you want to follow along and see whether we renovate this house, whether we tear it down, whether we sell it as is, hit that subscribe button because this is going to be an interesting one, folks.